Hi everyone, my name is Mike Falzone. Little about me, I wake up every damn day and I try to challenge myself to do something that I didn't think I could do. 2 days ago, I did 22 push-ups. Yesterday, I did 23 push-ups. And today, I'm going to try to tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue. And tomorrow, I'm going to do questions. This one's called 40s and Shorties. Hi, Mike. My husband turns 40 at the end of September, and we plan to do something big since this is an important one. What was 39? You didn't give a jackasser about 39 or 36. Those are all important stepping stones on the way to 40. Number one idea was a party at a strip club so we can invite people to a 40s and Shorties. But obviously, there's not much we could do right now during COVID. How do I make his birthday special? Christina. Okay, first of all, great idea. You sound like a fun couple. You sound like you have a lot of friends. Get two of your most attractive friends to quarantine for 2 weeks and then get swabbed the F out and then get a mask and then come tell them to strip in your house for money if you want. It's a pandemic. Make them strip on the back porch and you guys watch through the screen. They don't even have to be attractive if you're gonna commit to the mask thing. Get a ice cream cake. Everybody loves ice cream cake unless your body is the kind that rejects dairy, and whose fault is that? That's a lot. Ice cream cake is a lot of food for two people, and you're on kind of a time crunch because it's summer. This is one of those situations where it would behoove you to be able to fucking depend on your community a little bit. Know your neighbors. That's not just the guy down the street with a stupid dog. That's Eddie, who has the asthmatic wife who can't go shopping for herself. So Eddie does all the shopping with the stupid dog. Or Beth. Beth isn't the girl who smokes weed outside your building. Beth has student loans and she just got let go from her job and she has to feed all of her cats. Beth has so many cats. And then pay Eddie and Beth to strip on your porch for your husband's birthday. Get everyone from the neighborhood to chip in. All of a sudden, there's 2 less people who need a GoFundMe starter. In the comments below, do you think that's a bad idea or do we think that's a bad idea? Question. This one's about email. Mike, what do you do when the higher-ups at your job have a unique tone to their email where you can't tell if you're being belittled or if this person just has an extremely dry sense of humor? Bonus detail, this is academia in a STEM field. I'll remind you to look at me and you tell me if you think I know what that means. I'm so stupid, I'm not even gonna look it up. And I have an infinite amount of time to do this video. So we are all nerds with lower than average communications abilities. I got you. I'm an idiot with above average communication responsibilities. And this is my favorite. I nerd out over this. I'm horny for talking. So let's get at it. How do they treat you in person? Because anxious people with emails, you can't tell if they're just firing them out at the speed of their fingertips or if they're spending a day and a half on each word. Anxiousness can go either way. I'm now hearing myself say this and realizing that you might not be able to see each other face to face at all because of what year it is. Are you even allowed to see anybody in person anymore? That one line to that Boys to Men song. We aren't even allowed to see what person on our face anymore. Water runs dry. I always like to assume that nobody has a sense of humor over email, and that keeps me safe. Can't tell you how many jobs I've lost over trying to be funny on email. Doesn't work. Nobody gets your tone. It's not 1999, so people don't write emails for pleasure anymore. That's not where you be funny. Emails are an ineffective means of communication. They just at one point we're like, that's the official way. So we all still do that, but it's stupid. Just call me. Just call me for a second or look at my face and this is how I feel about whatever I'm saying. The only time it's okay to be funny in an email is if that person knows you inside and out, or if you never care if you talk to that person again. What did you mean this when you said it? Oh, you don't get it? Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. If there were other people here, they would have jumped in. It's bad enough that we can't see most of people's faces in public right now. And now it's like your conversation has a mask on. I think if it were me, I would say something like, do you mind if we hop on a Zoom call real quick? So I just want to make sure I'm understanding the tone here. And then what's going to happen is either that person will be jolted back into, whoa, I'm talking to a real human being, or you'll get fired. You might get fired. But you asked me, so that's what I would do. Also, it's work, man. Some people, it's not going to matter if you get them. Some people, they're just going to suck. It's some people's job to suck, and that's your job. You have to deal with people who might suck, and then it gets a little better when you get your paycheck, and that immediately starts to fade. But as you're opening the envelope, or I don't know if you get direct deposit or how fancy you are, we are in the future after all. This is the future. Sometimes you just got to tolerate people and like, don't talk to me after 5 o'clock and don't email me on Saturday because I'll steal your cat. I'll drive by your house. I'll speed by your house in the middle of the afternoon and you'll be like, what was that? 40 miles an hour in a Prius. You'll be like, was that a tornado? And I'll be like, no, player, just a light breeze. 35 miles an hour through your residential neighborhood to show you I mean business. And that's the kind of person this pandemic has turned me into. A goddamn madman. Mad Max, Angry Max. If you would like to submit a question, you could do so in the comments below or in any of my DMs. Twitter, Instagram, follow me on all those things or none of them if you want. My name is Mike Falzone. So easy to spell.
Thank you so much again for watching Mike in the Morning. Ooh, I appreciate you being here so much. You know who else I appreciate? The sponsors of this channel. They give $5 every month, get 5 extra things, and one of those things getting their name on screen at the end of the video. And so here's that.
It's like calzone if you fucked up the spelling of calzone by one letter and it's F. All right. Remain safe and horny and vigilant. Bye.